by the Red Paw Courier, which may just happen to be a hero and not just being a courier snipe, but KP will take the rune.
The joys of being 350 move speed courier. Every Monkey King's dream.
Surprisingly, they don't.
Carry players are greedy, they go Midas whenever they can. This dude gets as a spray at level 1 because he knows he's getting contested. How great is that?
You got to zone him out.
You got to win the lane. If you don't win the lane, you're just going to be stuck trying to catch up all game. And he's trying his best to actually win the lane. Not the best.
Oh, bottom lane. There's your first blood. It's Fly, who'll be brought down by Newbee. Hope stumped and controlled.
Man, the license.
So his money is going to start to roll in. Yeah, you've still got KP getting some good levels, but it's the trade-off. So both offlaners are getting really what they want. Jirax now going to jump in. They do have that slow on the KP. KP needs to try to hope stop and create a little bit more space, but it just won't work. Soul Assumption from Fly. The damage is just too much, and Jirax looking to beat through Faith a little bit hard.
So Morphling doesn't have to invest as much in regeneration and can CS. He's actually beating the OD in CS.
Oh, here we go again. Pick up, throw back down, Hope Stomp, double edge. Is there enough damage? The Alchemist still fighting under his own acid spray, but there's no damage from KP. Faith will lose his life. Even if he didn't die to Fly, then Jirax was pouncing in through the rear, and it's KP who is now...
They're still losing a lot despite killing.
S4.
Oh, this is
real trouble for him. S4's going to fall down. Ayo, great rotation, and you don't see it on the ball. Actually, you do. He has this blue cloud around him, but the convergence almost killing him off. He's getting back to the tower, but Kaka, he'll tether back down again. If he had to be more efficient on his item slots. Because he still needs to be the mech carrier, right? Unless Fly's going to do that work. Waveform, middle lane, Hannah. It's a 3-on-1 at the moment. There's no real support. Courier was coming in with something, but it's already too late. Faith and Kaka are moving over. It's a little bit earlier than the 8-minute rune, but this is forcing a rotation to come in. And as Jirax, he's off the bottom lane, jumps further down. Remember, there's still no bounty rune to fight over the top up. With Fly rotating in, they can potentially pick up one of these supports. They turn their attention towards Kaka with the stun and the Soul Assumption. Kaka will be punished. Just actually watching the bounty rune, so their sentry ward's going to be misplaced. Well, here they go again. Waveform forward. No-Tail picked up. Wants to go on the run. The tether out as well. They have enough damage. It's SC who will take the kill.
When you're trying to siege towers, sustains a very big issue when you're getting whittled down constantly by acid spray. And
they're coming for another kill. It's going to be Jirax. Pick him up with the telekinesis. Faith dragging it back in. Jirax is a 3-man stun. Verifier will not allow him to survive, however.
Pretty nasty.
That's when you wait for Rubik. Oh, hello, relocate down the bottom lane. Goodbye, Jirax. Leo was already doing the work. Kaka got it nice and early.
The Whispers are actually...
Live engagement. Stampede is not available at the moment for Newbee, so they can be careful about that, but when you kill off one of the familiars, that's a good start. Fly will be forced to resummon already. Monkey King ready to jump in through the rear. S4, they're going to actually defensively imprison him at the moment, unless that actually belongs to Faith. They pick him up, they're tossing around like a ragdoll. Monkey King tries to create a little bit of space. S4, the black hole is stolen by the Rubik. He doesn't survive long enough to use it, however, as U9, who's left on the front lines, trying to just man-mode this up. Amount, but Jirax can't get close enough to the pit to really contest it without just throwing his own life away. So at this one, but U9 is ripping apart the tower, and the Alchemist also got copied. They need to bring in OD, they need to bring in Enigma, but it's all too late. OG are not in position to fight this. So Liquid just would have timed out because he took it for the Aegis, for the Alchemist. So they want to try and bring him down. Fresh Observe board out in place. Faith instantly popped SC. They know he's got no massive escape, so he has to strength more. Linkersphere got delivered. That might buy a little bit of space, but then the black hole from S4. He'll come back out of the imprisonment eventually into the control, or maybe not. The Monkey King ulti is down. SC trying to run the gauntlet of the Kingsguard. Not possible. Fly will fall as well. The Ursa wants to fight, but Anna will deny him with the imprisonment. Faith will keep Anna around just to think about this a little bit longer. And now imprisonment, okay, Familiars. Stomp down twice. Create more space. Anna's getting stronger as he steals more and more intelligence for KP. Holds him in place with a great hook stop. No-Tail can't do anything anymore. You can try and toggle your way through this, but it won't be enough. The concoction will fly out. And what have you got? A Familiar on the back line? Is a defensive imprisonment. The Familiar can't even hit the ground, and Faith will survive on 58p in front of his tier 2 tower.
That is Sandy's Eclipse, and another misfire by OG in the team fight. Oh, looks like KP is in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah, until U9's going to arrive now as Jirax is in trouble. He's got 3-1 charges, tries to dodge him by becoming Bark.
That Astral during the black hole, though, that just made them take way too long to kill the Morphling.
Yep. that definitely didn't seem like the perfect lacquer of abilities.
They had the Ghost Scepter on him, though. I was actually surprised he was able to get that out to him so fast.
They're going to jump again on U9. Anna now with a 4-star forward goes to the imprisonment, allowing Fly to get Familiars into position, and they nicely hold the Ursa in position. The Enrage will only delay the damage. Now he'll break free of it. 24 intelligence stolen. That is one dumb bear. 300 mana pool to work with, and Anna, one more orb will do the work. And that's a big one for him to take. Over 500 gold for that one kill. Now on bottom lane, S4 is on the run. The Stampede trying to reduce the distance, so S4 will turn. A quick Midnight Pulse will hold him there, buying time for Jirax to arrive. S4 will play the tree lines. Lincoln Sphere gets a trigger as well. He doesn't have enough life to survive this, but he makes Newbee work for it.
I love on scouting the Roach Pit. That's another
That'll
way.
work.
That'll work.
But they're still losing their positioning. Like, yeah, you got the Shrine to go to, but you've just lost your tier 1. Your tier 2 town's going to fall as well. The pressure being applied on bottom lane is probably going to end up.
Is he going to be able to get a solo kill?
If you can only see the Monkey King. I'm wondering if Jirax is going to consider just pouncing down to get the last hit in the tower. No, he won't. He'll let it.
It's not terribly great for the Alk.
Well, Monkey King was able to escape a small little battle there with the Rubik on the bottom lane, but it's the mid lane where the attention turns as U9 under the tower. Going to get Malphite stunned up. More of annoying than anything else, especially when he gets Rod of Atos. Has to enrage early. The imprisonment will hold him there and no-tell. Well, no extra stuns to arrive, but U9 losing life so quickly. Kaka has to actually trigger up Mech to get him out to safety, but this puts Faith in a very awkward spot. S4 as well as Fly catch him out. And then the relocate, bringing the IO so much closer back. Kaka will fall as well. This has been
pretty much a whole team's dead or you're split pushing. But like, you have just
getting ready to fight again. Fly, 13 HP, he survived on. The extra stuns will be there from Jirax. If you want to trigger the ulti in this position as well, not easy enough. He got dropped down by the trees. Now your Black Hole will come out, holding the Centaur. The Oni will throw the ulti out as well. So Ursa, the agency model will trigger. SC looking to come back into this fight as possible. No! That Ursa is a goner. A lot coming up. So yeah, Observer was behind, but Newbee find the better angle to approach into. They go for the Familiars. Both stuns will connect as SC also waveforms in on top of the Enigma conversions. Doesn't kill off any of them, but he finds the Monkey King, explodes him with a shotgun, and Faith looking to bring in the powers of the Monkey King. The Rubik, obviously the master of all abilities, but KP, the master of the double hook stomp, catching two in the back lines, but no one for Newbee can get closer. Now U9 jumps forward with that BKB, focusing No-Tail. He's a critical kill if he can bring him down for the moment. The needs a grab from Faith will allow him to do so. So No-Tail will fall. Flyers on the run, the TP out from OD. They'll be successful thanks to the space created by the Familiars. Newbee will have to camp these up to bring him down. That's exactly what they want. There's no respawn for them.
Well, if you can get a big black hole, you start at the fight, but I don't think they're going to be able to do so. They're having a lot of trouble just getting a jump.
They saw the Monkey King. Faith slapped him down. We'll just drag him back up again. So Jirax, he was exploded before the last fight began.
Scepter really good, I would say, for multiple reasons. Not only damage running, you can actually run over the trees too.
Get out of there, Faith. You'll blink up.
Wow.
His Observer Ward saw him coming. He knew what was happening, but the stuns are coming in their way. Roshan's up in a couple of seconds time. Stampede, it's not going to be enough for Faith, even with a 3-man stun. Rubik, he knows. He knows this is going on. SC gonna jump himself down, waveforms in. How much damage are you gonna do with the BKB? Maybe hell of a lot, but Jirax, it's a great ulti and the double stun, keeping the rest of Newbee out. Remember, they don't have Stampede for this fight, so they can't instantly correct the positioning here. And U9, he is 1v4 into the front lines. He kills off S4. He never got the black hole off. And U9 once more. The familiar drop down. He'll dodge them out, but now Anna, with all that intel stolen, 28 points of it, he wants to pump out the damage. The Eclipse is still available. He'll throw it down, but U9 is still up and standing. Maybe not for much longer. The orb will miss uphill, but still the familiars there doing the work, plus the extra illusions of the Alchemist. Wow. I love how, too, like, you're holding to your BTs over keeping your armlet. He traded out his armlet for the cheese on No-Tail. Well, that's a nice little start thing for Rubik coming into this fight. Able to steal Chemical Raid towards the tower. Thanks to their Observer Ward, they'll understand who is still sitting up there from Newbee, and it could just be enough to keep Newbee away from Roshan.
So smoke immediately pops, No-Tail. They know that one's real, but...
Oh, okay, yeah, S4 double damage. He can look sick while he blinks in. All right, there's your jump. Again, it's Faith, the sacrificial lamb. Do they want to stampede for this one? No, they do not. That Rubik is dead for a full minute.
Good too, because Ursa can't hit through that at all.
And he wants to build a Bastion, not a MKB. A little bit of trouble. E-Blade pop, the great saving, making it very difficult to attack into KP. The Astral Imprisonment will hold him inside the guard, and will it be enough with it? BT's forward, he'll turn on the Blade Mail, try and keep himself alive, but it just won't happen. KP will fall. Really protected on, but remember that Aghanim Stampede's available. Kaka, trouble concocted on him, S4 blinks forward, he's looking for the black hole if he can get it. 3 of them just on the tip, throw out the damage and take the kills as he's got no life to work with. He's having to strength bomb himself out. Another black hole. You can steal it and return it. That's what the Rubik's capable of doing, but the stuns will arrive and so will Ana, bringing in the damage that the OD dishes out. A buyback in from the Ursa, but it's desperation now from Newbee. They're down 2 heroes. They don't have the Stampede because Centaur cannot buy back. So Wukong it up, attack the tier 3 tower, take the racks as well. They potentially can push for more, but they don't want to push it too far unless they can do that! The explosion! OD was holding all of it, Unite will fall, that's really the game! You've lost everyone, there's no buyback surely left available. It's all on the backs of the Morphling SC, but it will slip off his back and GG is called. OG will take the series 2-0 on the back of the Ana Ultra kill.
And now you see a lot of the power of the Monkey King. That last fight was won, I think, almost solely, but a placement of that observer.